Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Andrew the Moo, and I have a game that, if you saw my Discord channel, I would have told you it was Mega. We're going to find out what kind of Mega in just a moment. I'm going to have to be quiet because we've got kind of a lengthy cutscene coming up, but I wanted to take the opportunity to say hello and. Yeah, this is a game from the very, very early 90s, and you can tell by the graphics and everything else. I hope that you enjoy what you're about to see. This is a game I used to play a whole lot of when I was a child, and I figured I would give it the opportunity to try playing through it here, kind of an episodic type thing, do a let's play of it. I'm going to go ahead and give you the name of the title. This is MegaRace, and although I would dare say the game's not 100% awesome, dude, there's so much camp to this that I could not help but love this as a child. And so let's get into the cutscene that I can't talk over.
And now, VWBT is proud to present the show that squashes reality like a bug. That's right, you better be ready to MegaRace. And here's your mega host, Lance Boyle.
Hey, welcome to MegaRace, the action show where violence only happens once every few seconds. Hi, I'm Lance Boyle, and people often wonder if I'm real. Do you ever wonder what it's like to race a real high-performance sports car? You know, like the ones those punk speed gangs drive on the freeways? Those guys really think they rule the road, right? I mean, where do they get off intimidating law-abiding citizens and taxpayers? You know what I mean? And you know something else? You are absolutely right. So you say somebody ought to do something about them criminal highway gangs. And VWBT says, oh, yeah? Well, why don't you do something, Mr. Big Mouth? You don't have the car? We'll give you the car. You don't want to get arrested for taking the law into your own hands. Not a problem. You know why? Because it ain't real. It's a whole lot better than real, baby. It's virtual television. Reality's worst nightmare. Here's the deal. Our chosen candidate, and everybody with a death wish, is free to apply, including men and women of either sex. Our candidate, who we call the Enforcer, gets a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to terminate a whole lot of slime balls, and there's nothing anybody can do about it. You see what I mean? Because it's all happening right here on VWBT, where the cops move over and the Enforcer takes over. We have 14 amazing racetracks in 5 totally different environments. We have cars you'd sell every drop of blood in your body to own. We have exclusive contracts with 5, yes, I said 5, vicious speed gangs, each with a pack leader you don't ever want to meet, believe me. I did, and I still feel sick. In each mega race, the Enforcer tries to get past the pack leader's sidekicks, then catch up with their boss and eliminate him. The sidekicks try to stop that from happening. That's the kind of scum they are. And that's not all our hero has to contend with, I am happy to say. The track features a terrifying selection of symbols, which signify things like speeding up and slowing up and maybe even blowing up. Who knows? Who cares? You want to know what happens if at the end of the race, the Enforcer didn't quite overtake as many of these speed punks as he was supposed to? Well, we just stamped chicken on his face and sent him home to mommy. Yeah, baby, these streets are mean. Okay, let's just see if our Enforcer is ready to rumble a few bad guys. Hi there, Tiger. All psyched up? Yeah, keep that adrenaline pumping. Ooh, you're really scaring me. Okay, tough guy, now listen up. What you gotta do is score a whole lot of points. And the way you do that is, you slam those punks into the sidewall every chance you get. High-speed explosions equals big points. Yes, sir, that's the magic of television. Wait till you hear this. Every time you kill a pack leader, and when I say kill, I'm talking virtuality, not reality, okay? In MegaRace, nobody actually dies. It just looks and feels like it, and that makes you feel a whole lot better about yourself, now doesn't it? Every time you kill a leader, you not only score big time, you also win some major bonus prizes. His personal music CD and his customized car are both yours. Take a look at this. You know what that is? Sure you do. It's the thrillometer. Anytime the excitement level drops into the gray zone, it means the audience is not getting enough of those beautiful white-knuckle thrills. And we don't want that now, do we? What happens when you've finally blown away the last pack leader on the toughest track in them all? Well, that's when we take a look at your score and see where your name goes in the MegaRace Hall of Everlasting Fame. And also which of our fabulous prizes you are going to enjoy. Welcome to New Sand, possibly the world's most sophisticated city, where only the loveliest people spend money in a fully sealed environment protected from outside reality. I think you'll enjoy VWBT's incredibly expensive Uptown Speedway. Sit back and dream about the delights of an elegant nightlife while the Enforcer does high-speed battle with a very brutal gang they have down here. They call themselves the Vultures, and they're brought to you by VWBT in association with Body White, skincare for your automobile, because cars are people too. How true that is. Here in New Sand, you'll get to know the Vultures. They're a speed gang with a lot of rage, and they like to liberate those strong feelings by smearing people across the highway. Their pack leader calls himself Jailbait. He's seen your picture, Enforcer, and he's got some interesting plans for your face. It's time to select your MegaRace machine, Enforcer. Look at those beauties. Go ahead, help yourself.
So that's the big draw to this, like the thing that's going to keep you coming back is Lance Boyle. He's he's pretty entertaining to say the least. Now, I can go and try to pick each of these vehicles, but I'm purposely waiting.
Hey, I really hate to interrupt, tough guy, but there's only about 1 billion viewers out there waiting to see you in action. So get in gear, baby. Choose a car.
For that. I was waiting exactly for that. Now, I'm going to go ahead and do this keyboard, and that's exactly why, because of the fact that for some reason, the game never saves my progress with that. I don't know why. Now, you can press escape, and you can look at the different vehicles. We're probably not going to do it for all of them. We might, I don't know. But Jose is pretty much the vehicle I'm going to be picking throughout this entire thing. It's very fast, very strong, and it tends to do well for me throughout the entire game because not all of these vehicles are created equal, and the way these levels are set up, some of these things are very difficult. There's Luis. I see missile carrier on them, but I've never used missiles, and I don't know where you can use missiles or how to use missiles or whatnot in this game. As you saw in the controls, are just like fire. That was it. Disbel. And so, yeah, that's what you've got. So we're going to start with this vehicle right here. We're going to go.
From now on, you are on your own, Enforcer. And as I always say at this point in the show, have a nice death, baby.
Yeah, so we're wanting to get into the game now. We are in New Sand. Just hold up and... I did this in reverse. I did this completely and utterly in reverse. So I'm holding left to go right and right to go left. So, alright, I can do this. I can still do this. I'll fix that after I beat the enemies. Alright, that makes me feel really, really smart. The fact that I completely goobered that up. But I should be able to catch up to these guys, no problem. I've got 2 laps left in which to do this. If not, then I'll fix the controls and I'll actually get this right. Yeah, I can't reach him. Ooh, this is not good. Not a good start to this Let's Play. Because we're about to start our next lap as we pass this guy, so... Yeah, we're going to call this a loss. And we're going to have to restart. But you get to see what happens when you mess up, so that's at least one neat thing about this. Take you into a picture of, you know, what you would see if you messed that up. Come on, come on, come on. Yep, I failed.
Oh, sorry, Enforcer. You didn't get the job done. It's return to reality time, old buddy. Ah, gee, if there was only something I could do. Hey, wait a minute. I've got an idea. Let's call the next contestant.
So we started out real well here, and you can see there's the MegaRace Hall of Fame. I am at the top of it. Because I was trying to do a lot of practice going through all this stuff. It doesn't help when I completely botch the control scheme. Let's do this again. Left, right, up, down, space bar. And with that, we should be able to do what we need to do. We're on our own. I understand all that. Let's go forward. So much better. So much better as far as controlling is concerned. Alright. Alright, so basically you can slam them into walls, but it's a whole lot easier, less problematic to just shoot them and be done with it. And you can maybe hear me just like going to town on the keyboard. This is basically all you're doing throughout this game. And I love this game. I loved this game as a child. I love this game now. So we got one guy left. And that's...
Can you keep up this level of intensity, tough guy? Or have you given your all in one spectacular race? Viewers, if you're watching the repeat, please don't phone in to tell me the answer. I hate it when they ruin the suspense.
I love this game.
You just won yourself a prize, Enforcer. Come and take a look. Say, I'd go for one of these myself if I didn't already have a box full.
And these are the worst prizes you've ever seen, but the levels are going to be really short.
Oh, watch. Now, if anybody asks you the time, you'll be able to answer. How about that?
And so Lance is going to do more talking in this Let's Play than I am, more than likely. But that's just the way this goes. I can tell you how I got the game here in a few moments in the next level, but again, we need to give Lance
Remember, you saw it first on VWBT.
his time.
They couldn't find the legend, so they built it. Right here in the wonderful water world of Meva. And they called their legend Atlantis, the city neath the waves. And it was good, and kinda wet. You won't be getting wet, Enforcer. Our fully transparent race tool will protect you from all the denizens of the deep. Except that is from the vicious speed gang, specially imported at great expense by AquaTube, the fully transparent underwater race tube people. You may have noticed the almost vertical turn of the speedway. Yes, you'll be defying death and gravity at the same time. You ought to stop and think about that. Magical Meva didn't have any vicious speed gangs, so we spent quite a lot of money and got one. The place sure hasn't been the same since these boys cruised in. We called them the Sharks, and I think you'll find them pretty snappy, if you'll pardon a quite amusing joke. Our ideas people came up with the name Hammerhead for the pack leader. He still hasn't decided if he's gonna nail you to the sidewall or bite your face off. It's time to select your MegaRace machine, Enforcer. Look at those beauties. Go ahead, help yourself.
And in the next episode, we're actually going to look at Meva, but before we do, let's go ahead and take a look at the brand new vehicle, and we'll close out the episode with that.